All right, everybody, hello and welcome back. We have one final game for you this evening. My name is Hunted. With me, Sleeky. And are you ready for this one, sir?
Oh, I am excited. Knights and Sabres going to be going up for it for that conference final spot, and I fully expect this to be at the same level of play as we just saw from Express and Hive.
Yep, this should be a pretty good one, and this is the Foundation League. I think this is the first one of the tournament. Or of the playoffs entirely for the Foundation League. Obviously, they didn't play last week, but I don't think we saw them last night. I don't think anybody's played off stream, so this is the first match in the Foundation League. And yeah, we're going to see the Knights and Sabres battle it out. It should be a pretty fun one. And I do want to go ahead and jump into that ASAP so we can get underway. But quickly, let's take a quick look at the map we're going to be playing on. It is Utopia Coliseum Dusk. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It is game one between the Knights and the Sabres. And just real quickly before we get too deep into this one, we'll clear up some confusion if you've never watched these two teams. Let's take just a quick look at the scoreboard for the Knights. Going by Titchell Manor in this game is Diedrich, MT Diedrich, and his partner, Mick Eaton. And then for the Sabres, scoring is Turney Ernie and his teammate, Betsy. And already the Sabres on the board early.
Yeah, Titchell Manor tries to clear that off into the side, but a great pickup there from Turney Ernie. Gonna open up the scoring in the first 30 seconds. Let's see how the Knights are able to rebound from that.
Well, it's 1-0. As Turney Ernie's gonna play that off of Mick Eaton. And Betsy will play it all the way back down. Rotating back for it is Eaton. That's off the sidewall. There's Diedrich to clear it away. Now it's going to be Betsy trying to make the challenge out in front. Turney Ernie, can he rotate on this one? He gets stuck in the goal, but no harm done. So it's 1-0 still for this Knights squad. Only played a minute in game one, and they've certainly come out to play here. They've gotten a majority of the possession time early on.
Yeah, and McEaton gonna send that back to Titchell, who's able to pick it up. Titchell following up, trying to get a centering pass that doesn't quite go far enough. Turney Ernie's gonna pick that up, but a good 50 from McEaton. Falls back down for Betsy. Diedrich sending it back down on the side. Ooh, gets bumped from Betsy, and that's gonna give Turney Ernie an opportunity, but McEaton doing a good job of getting back to it in time.
And the Knights are looking to make this play. Oh my gosh, it's gonna come out in front. And that's how the game gets a little bit further away from the Knights.
Yeah, Titchell just an unfortunate touch there that sent it into his own post, and Betsy in a great position to follow up. That's going to double their lead.
Yeah, it will, and there's 3:30 to go here in game number one. Certainly not out of it yet are the Knights, but the Sabres want to extend their lead. As Turney Ernie tries to play over top of Eaton, not going to happen. Now it's Betsy out of the corner. Gets over top of Diedrich. He still has control of this ball. He's got Turney Ernie across the way, opting for the touch past Eaton. Oh, he pushed it wide. That is an open goal miss if I've ever seen one.
Oh, he had the shot, rushed it a little bit, ends up pushing it a little bit too hard and wide, and it's going to go out. An opportunity for them to go up by 3, but Betsy gonna send that in for Turney, who's gonna go just off the bar, and Betsy pushed up a little bit too forward to be able to take advantage.
So here comes Eaton passing it across. Diedrich just a little out of his reach. As now Turney Ernie playing it down into the corner. Eaton with a good touch. Here comes Betsy, fires a shot high. This one's still out in front. Can Turney Ernie turn on it? Not going to happen. That's a good play all the way down. Good save from Turney Ernie to keep it a 2-goal game. We have 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go. Betsy's going to whiff on that one. This is an open goal. It's in. Diedrich will put the first on the board for the Knights.
Yeah, Dietrich gets the initial touch to send it close, but has to follow it up here. Able to get that pinch from Turney Ernie and the wall to throw it in. And just a little into the second half of this game, Knights gonna come within 1.
They've got plenty of time to find that equalizer. It's 2 minutes, 10 seconds to go. Dietrich will play it over top of Bepsy. Now it's gonna be Turney Ernie to play it out of the sidewalk. Oh, he does get past Eaton, but still it's gonna be Dietrich rotating back. Turney Ernie's got a shot. Kind of whiffs on it a little bit there, and it goes wide. So yet again, the Sabres, they've had their opportunities in this game. They're up by a goal, but it could be so much more.
Yeah, and Dietrich doing a good job of pushing that into the wall. He's going to follow it up, grabs the boost when he was near 90. Might have been able to have a chance had he just pushed it up a little bit, but that's going to give Bepsy the space he needs. McEaton going to give us center where Turney Ernie is going to pick this up. Has an opportunity for a pass here. Titchell not quite able to get there in time, and McEaton to send it back down.
Yeah, good play from him. Oh, he tries to get the demo onto Bepsy, not going to find it. And now this ball's just going to hover around in mid. Turney Ernie with a shot on goal. McEaton goes up to make the save. Good on him. And will push this one back down. Bepsy clears it down the pitch. Uh-oh, Dietrich can't get it out of trouble, and Bepsy will put it home. It's back to a 2-goal lead for the Sabres.
And that's just an unfortunate touch there from Dietrich. He's going to end up centering it for Bepsy, who's not going to not capitalize on that opportunity and going to put the Sabres back up by 2.
3-1, minute to go here in game number 1. The Sabres looking to put their mark on the series early on here, as Eaton will play it off the sidewall. It's going to be Turney Ernie to turn him away, as now trying to make a pass out in front, has Bepsy there. That one careens off the back wall, and it's Dietrich to clear it away. Can they make something of this? Turney Ernie's the first to get to it, but the ball's still in the corner. Dietrich now right out to Eaton. Eaton shot on goal, he scores, and just like that, we're back to 1.
And with 35 seconds remaining, the Knights with an opportunity to try and push overtime. Pass to McEaton, gonna go off Bepsy and in, and that's the momentum they need. Let's see if they can pull it back with 35 seconds remaining as we get ready to go into this kickoff. Gonna be won by Dietrich and sent into the corner.
That's so close. This one's gonna pop out in front. Turney Ernie gets over top, and that might just do it. If he can put it in, he can. From one end to the other, it looked like the Knights had a chance to equalize, but the Sabres turn it around the other way, and they look to secure game 1.
Yeah, McEaton just not able to rotate back fast enough there. Both of them got caught out of position, and now a 2-goal lead for the Sabres. Unless the Knights can pull a kickoff goal here, it's looking to be over for game 1. Dietrich gonna send that into the side, gets the follow-up touch, gonna go past both Sabres players. Time running very thin. Turney trying to take it off the wall, can't get the touch. A pinch is gonna send it in the mid, but I don't think there's enough time anymore. Knights, or Sabres, gonna take game 1.
That they will, and a good win for the Sabres. I wouldn't say it was a convincing win for me, as this series does seem to be pretty closely contested. Both teams doing wonderful things in their own right. But it did look like the Sabres just exerted a little bit more pressure here in game 1, although the Knights started to find their stride a bit there towards the end.
Yeah, the Knights were putting together some good plays, but the Sabres just seemed to be on top of the opportunities that were presented before them, and just in the end able to capitalize on the situations they had and execute. And that's going to take the game, but it's still anyone's series as we get ready to roll into game 2.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how the Knights respond. Of course, this is a best of 5, so they don't have a terrible amount of time to try to feel out this Sabres team. But like I said, they looked good at the end of that game there, and if they can keep that momentum going, they can certainly tie us up going into game number 3.
Absolutely. It's still just the Knights need to make a couple of adjustments to really get a feel for how they need to attack this Sabres defense. Passing plays looking to be very useful to them. So let's see if they're able to kind of put that together to bring this series back within view.
Yeah, I'm interested. Hopefully we get to see what we've been looking for from this team from the very beginning. They are joining up now. We should get game number 2 started here very shortly. They are joining, and we are ready to go. So game 2 between the Knights and the Sabres just about underway. And this one squarely on the shoulders of the Knights to see how they respond to the Sabres team.
Yeah, and that's going to start off in the Sabres corner. Pepsi over Titchell. Follow up from Turney's going to send it downfield. It's going into the corner where Dietrich's going to be able to pick it up again. Follow up from Turney, though. McEaton picking this up and sending it downfield. Touch on it. Falling back down, and Dietrich again sending it down. And both teams kind of handing possession off back and forth here right now. Not a lot of opportunities opening up quite.
No, not quite yet, but the Knights are looking to create that opportunity as Dietrich's going to keep it in. Ernie trying to get the clear away, but McEaton once again trying to hem them in their zone. That's a pass out in front. Dietrich not expecting that one, unfortunately, and so it's 4 minutes, 10 seconds to go. Nothing, but the Knights look to improve on their pressure, but here's Bepsy with an opportunity, and he puts it wide.
And now Dietrich's going to send it downfield. Turney's going to try and get it, but can he? It's floating back down, and McEaton's going to send it into center. It's going to bounce off the wall. Dietrich trying to get back to get a touch on it, and Bepsy now going to take it up the wall and send it downfield.
Bepsy looking to make the play over top of the 2 Knights defenders. McEaton has other ideas, though, as Ernie will eventually find its way into the Knights corner, but it's going to chase Bepsy all the way back. That's a shot on goal by Dietrich. Bepsy can't get there, and the Knights are on the board early.
And that's exactly what the Knights wanted moving into this one. Dietrich just putting it on target forces Bepsy to have to make the save. He can't get up to make the touch, and that's going to be the Knights taking the lead with 3:25 remaining.
1-0. Still plenty of time for the Sabres to try to come back in this game. Got 3 minutes and 15 seconds to do so as Ernie's going to go up the sidewall, looking for a touch down towards Bepsy, who will find it. Can he get past Eaton? It's out in front. This should be free. It is. The Sabres tie it up just like that.
Yeah, Knights just not able to get back in time there. Bepsy, gets it just past. It's not able to make it back, and Turney in the position to just knock it in to equalize.
Got 3 minutes, 7 seconds to go. It's 1-1. This is game number 2, and for the Sabres, they are looking to put this series on lockdown, really, if they can win this game. The Knights certainly want to equalize as we push towards game number 3. Still a lot of Rocket League ahead, as that's going to be cleared away by Dietrich. In here through mid. Eaton towards the net. Ernie and Bepsy collide. This is a dangerous ball. Dietrich opting not to go for it. He will eventually get a touch on it, but no real danger towards the Sabres net, although they're looking to put on the pressure now, are the Knights.
Yeah, Dietrich coming up for it, trying to go for that double touch. Wasn't able to quite get it. A double commit from the Sabres in the corner. That ball in center. He's gonna send it in to put the Sabres up in game 2.
I want to see this play again. Hopefully we'll be able to see it. Yeah, you can see Dietrich trying to get the demo onto Turney. Not the worst idea. I think that's really the play he had to go for if he wanted any chance at that. Just couldn't find the bump. Knocked Ernie off the ball. So back to a 1-goal lead for the Sabres, and now the Knights have an opportunity. Gonna pop that up. That was a bit of a double commit. It stays out of the goal, and now the Sabres come in transition.
Yeah, and I think McEaton was looking for that initial pass. Didn't think Dietrich was gonna get that touch that put it back on the left side of goal, and that's why they weren't able to capitalize. But a boomer downfield from Dietrich could set him up. McEaton not quite able to get there. Dietrich with the bump. Follow-up ball right in middle. Can McEaton get there in time? Bepsy just able to get the save.
Still the pressure mounts, but a good clear from Ernie. That pressure goes all the way back to the booming clear we saw the Knights have. Those boomers so useful in Foundation League. Most of the time teams are not expecting you to be able to do that. as Turney Ernie goes a bit high with that ball. But now it's on the Knights. They need to get this ball out of their zone. Need to not get boost starved here. Don't want to waste too much time. They only have 1:15 and they've got to score.
Dietrich gonna send it into the backboard. Gun surrounding.
Ooh, good touch.
Cast one, but Turney doing a great job of getting up to that one and getting the touch. Follow up, puts it in center. Gonna fall to Beppis. Quite not able to get there. Bepsi trying to get back in time. Able to pick it up. McEaton struggling to get there. Able to get the touch past Bepsi. Can he get it past Turney? No, he's going to clear it into the corner.
That one's still in the corner here for the Sabres. Good clear from Bepsi. He's got a touch. Wants to get it over top of McEaton. But now it's in the corner. Bepsi just looking to kill some time with Turney Ernie. We'll play it towards the net. Good clear from Dietrich. Turney is still here. Forcing the challenge. Allowing his teammate to grab this one. 20 seconds to go. Good play there from Dietrich. It's going to open up some space. McEaton's got to go up for this one. He's opting to wait for it. Bepsi with a touch. Keeps it out. It's on the goal line, but it stays out. And the Sabres are still trying to survive the final 5 seconds. That's a touch, and it goes wide. Couldn't quite get his car all the way around it. That's on net off the post. And the Knights can't find the goal. They need to tie it.
So many opportunities for the Knights at the end there. Dietrich gets a fantastic backflip to try and put the ball in, but it just doesn't have enough power on it. Bepsi's able to get there to clear it out. 2 more opportunities open up, but the Sabres just a mounting of defense of the ages to keep the ball out of net, and that's going to make them take game 2 and put this series on match point.
Yep, they've got 3 match points in a row due the Sabres, and it was so close at the end. I would have loved to see that Knights pressure just a little bit earlier. It seems like they were kind of ramping up to it throughout the whole game. Obviously, they had 5 shots. It's 2 more than the Sabres, but I don't know. They need to find that a little bit earlier. And I've got to say it before we go into game number 3. Turney Ernie has been a beast for the Sabres in this series. He has been all over the place, making the defensive plays. Had both of the goals. Had all 3 shots for his team in that game. He's been all over, wasting time when he needed to waste time. It's great, and now it's going to be on the Knights to try to stop the beast of Turney Ernie here for the Sabres.
Yeah, Turney Ernie just absolutely fantastic all series long. It's going to look to close it out with one final game, but the Knights backs pressed firmly against the wall. Playoff hopes on the line here. Let's see if they're able to mount a... We already saw one tonight. Let's see if we can see a second.
Well, Turney Ernie's here to try to put his team on the board early. That is a great pass. Even gets the bump. Bepsi touches it towards the net, but it's Dietrich who will rotate back to get there. And again, the Sabres just looking to put the early pressure on, want to find that first goal. Will they be able to do it here in game 3? It's going to rattle around through mid, but eventually gets cleared away by the Knights.
Dietrich opting to go for out of the ball. An interesting decision as Turney's going to send it down. Dietrich able to get back to it in time. Gets beat to it. McEaton forced to make that quick save, but sending it out. Turney not quite able to beat it. McEaton pass. This could open up some space. Oh, McEaton gets the shot angle, but Bepsi just there to keep it out.
Well, we played a minute here in game number 3. Nothing for now. As Bepsi's going to go up for that one. McEaton will challenge him there. Turney Ernie looking for Bepsi. Not going to be able to find it. It will be cleared back down. 3:45 to go. Still 0-0 on the board.
And Turney Ernie picking up this ball is going to send it to Dietrich. He's going to try and take it from the corner. Gets a touch. It's going to fall in the center. Ooh. McEaton gets the shot, but it goes just off the post. Can Dietrich follow? Yes, he can. What a shot to open up the scoring in this one.
Yeah, beautiful play. Again, they're just not giving up on the play. That's what we want to see from the Knights. He saw the opportunity and took it, finds the goal. As we fixed the audio problem we were having there for a moment, but It's 1-0 now for the Knights. And this is a great start to game 3. They needed this start if they want to try to bring this series back in their favor.
Absolutely. And McEaton with another opportunity. Turney Ernie, though, in a position. That ball floating dangerously in front of goal. It's going to go in off the... Tried to get there in time, but what a shot from Turney Ernie.
Yeah, all the way down the pitch. Unfortunately, Dietrich just couldn't find it. Somehow, some way, that ball was destined to find its way into the back of the net, and it does. Turney Ernie yet again on the score sheet for his team. Three minutes to go. It's 1-1. Mick Eaton's going to put this team right back on top. Right place, right time, and it's 2-1.
And that's just a great way for the Knights to start building back confidence after that goal. Mick Eaton, just a great redirect into mid, and that's going to put them back in the lead with 3 minutes to go. Let's see if they can hold on.
Now it's going to be Bepsy. He and Turney Ernie want to get this equalizer, and they want to do it ASAP. Mick Eaton will turn it all the way back down the pitch. Bepsy on his own back wall. He's got to be careful that he doesn't play this out in front. Somehow gets the touch away. That was a scary moment there for Bepsy. No harm, no foul, I suppose. We approach halftime. It's still 1-goal lead for the Knights.
Yeah, McEaton gonna pick that up, but get the touch. A little bit of a double commit there as Turney Ernie's falling back. Dietrich's taking it down. Ooh, gets it past Turney. Bepsy's able to get there. McEaton now in an awkward position for this one, just able to get there off of the hesitation from Turney. Bepsy's going to send a shot straight at Dietrich, who's going to boom it downfield. And Knights doing a good job of staying a hold of this one. Bepsy coming off the inside of goal, just getting there.
I didn't see him back there because he was hiding in the net. I thought that was an open goal, and he pops out of nowhere to make the save. Just a humorous little bit of camera work there, but either way, it's still a 1-goal game for the Knights. They're looking to take this game 3 and force us into a 4th game in this series, but they've got to hold on for the next minute 40. The Sabres are looking to press.
And now Bepsy gonna choose to back off a little bit, let Turney Ernie get the touch. Beat. Bepsy now with the follow-up in the corner, can't quite get around to it. It's gonna try and fall on it, but McEaton's there to pick it back up. Turney Ernie sending it towards goal, but picked up by Dietrich now. Oh, and a miss there from Bepsy. Could open it up. A pass to McEaton. He's going to send it on target, but Bepsy with the save.
Somehow Bepsy makes that save, but it was a beautiful pass. Great idea from Dietrich. That one goes off the crossbar. McEaton tries to clear it away. Dietrich's the only one here. Turney Ernie can't get it under him, but Bepsy's going to grab boost. Oh, actually, he doesn't go for the ball. I'm so surprised. He had an opportunity there, but now they have to try to find their way back on offense with 45 seconds to go.
And what an opportunity there. Knights still holding on to that 1-goal lead with 37 seconds remaining. Turney Ernie trying to follow it in the corner. So is McEaton. That ball going to get one. It's in a good spot for Bepsy. Sends it back in the corner, but it's going to get sent downfield by McEaton. McEaton with the follow-up, going to try and center, but Dietrich a bit too far back. Now Bepsy with a chance, going to get saved by Dietrich. Turney trying to keep it in, and they have limited time to push this game into overtime.
There's only 10 seconds left, and Turney Ernie's got to play it out of his own zone. Will rotate on that ball. Not a touch there from Dietrich. This gives Turney Ernie a one-on-one. He can't keep it on top of his car. Tried to go for the bump, but that's going to do it for game 3. The Knights hold on to that 1-goal lead to send us to game 4.
And Turney Ernie trying to go for a play of the week dribble there. Would have sent him into overtime, but the ball just gets away from him a little bit. And that's going to be the Knights taking one back, trying to mount this reverse sweep and giving them the momentum as we head into game 4.
Yeah, we talked about it, that the series wasn't too heavily in favor of the Sabres and that the Knights had opportunities throughout those first 2 games. And they made it. They realized it there in that game. Finally, the opportunities started working out in the Knights' favor. They got 2 early goals, and the Sabres just couldn't beat the defense. They had their opportunities as well, of course, but just need to find more touches to get beyond these Knights defenders. A lot of the shots that the Sabres had were easy ones that just get turned away, high on the box or in goal. Not too many difficult saves for the Knights in that game.
No, not really. And the Knights really just doing a good job of the team plays, keeping it in positions to score. And it'll be interesting to see how they're able to keep that up as the series moves on. This game 4, though, still crucial for the Knights as they can't lose. Sabres get anything from this game and they move on. Knights in a huge position to try and push it to Game 5 as we get ready to get.
Yep, we are just about ready. Here we go. Game number 4 underway between the Sabres and the Knights. Again, the Knights on match point. Need to win the next 2. Turney Ernie's going to start the scoring with a tough angle.
And 5 seconds into this game, Turney Ernie just being the man, sending that shot off the bar and in. And what a great series to open this game for the Sabres.
Yeah, wonderful play from Turney Ernie, keeping his poise. Of course, he's been playing so well throughout the series. Little bit of a falter from his team last game, but he wants to turn it around, starting off strong with that goal. As it doesn't look like the scoreboard got updated. Not sure what happened there. Let me go ahead and fix that real quick. And there we go. So, game number 4. 30 seconds in, the Sabres up by 1. McEaton tries to challenge Betsy there, but it will be cleared away eventually by Turney Ernie. And this one, I'm not sure. I have a feeling that this is going to be another low-scoring game, probably a 1-goal game yet again between these teams.
I agree. Both teams going to be kind of defensive. The Sabres mainly because they want to hold on to this lead, and the Knights being because they don't want to make the mistake that ends their playoff run. As Turney, Dietrich's there though. Gonna get sent out to Betsy. Loses the touch. That ball in a dangerous spot. Turney having to get around, gets the touch past McEaton. Dietrich with the follow-up in the corner, but this ball just changing off possessions rapidly here as we close down on 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go.
Yeah, it's kind of the calling card, I think, of Foundation League. Neither team really ever able to maintain possession. It's just kind of something that happens at these levels of Rocket League. But so far, I will say the Sabres have, just in general in this series, the reason why they're up, I think, is that they've been able to control the ball at least a little more individually, and they get the team plays, which I was just about to mention. The team plays working so well for the Sabres. There's another one, Turney Ernie to Betsy.
Oh, just such a great soft touch from Turney Ernie off the wall. Betsy reads it, gets in position, sends it in, and now the Knights looking at a 2-goal deficit. They are in a must-win situation. Any loss in this game will send the Sabres on and end the Knights' run.
Well, they still have 3 minutes to score 2 goals. We'll see if they can do it as McEaton playing this one down. He's got to try to beat Turney Ernie. Not going to happen. Will be shown the door by him, but still, Dietrich through mid. It's going to be Betsy to try to corral this one. Gets over top of one. McEaton's there to challenge him, but it stays on the red half. As now Turney Ernie can't quite get over top of Dietrich. It will be Betsy next in line, but again, the challenge is good. Keeps it in this orange half. Both teams playing, again, not a solid possession game from either one, but really it's more of a ping pong match. One team gets a clear and the next one follows up.
And Betsy with a good 50 win in the center there. Ball's going to bounce to Turney, but it's going to get cleared out by McEaton. Betsy now having to get around to it, gets a good touch. Dietrich sends it into a position where Betsy could potentially pick it up, but he's just not able to quite get around to it in time. Turney with a clear into the corner, but the ball falling in a dangerous spot. Oh, McEaton just not able to get up there in time.
Turney Ernie absolutely dominating on this play, and he caps it off. Turney Ernie doing absolutely everything he can to put his team through to the next round. He'll score an absolute beauty of a goal, and I hope somebody clips that for play of the week. It might not have been the flashiest play, but to play that ball the way he did from defense to offense, Turney Ernie, that was spectacular.
And Turney Ernie just doing anything he can to Ernie a win in this tourney. Just such a great job. Such a great job so far. As Pepsi gonna send another shot in the goal. They'll put them up by 4, and that's gonna be a huge lead that the Knights are gonna have to come back from.
Oh man. Okay. You're right. It is a large lead that they're gonna have to come back from. 4-0 for the Sabres. And oh man, you're getting a reaction in chat. Oh, dude, that was so bad. Oh, my God. Okay. I was not expecting to end the broadcast this way. But with the minute 20 to go, the Sabres are certainly doing everything they can to push them through to the next round. The Knights, it's 4 goals. It's not impossible, but it's going to be tough. A minute 5 to go, and they haven't even found the first one.
And Dietrich's going to get the ball pushed over from McEaton, getting demoed by Turney there as Pepsi in a position to push it off the wall.
Still laughing about it. He's laughing about his own punt.
Turney Ernie now sending it into the corner to try and close out this game as the final 46 seconds run down. Gets it past dangerous position here in the midfield. McEaton just able to get down to it. And with 33 seconds remaining, I'm not really sure the Knights have enough time to come back.
No, I think we have just about run out of time. Pepsi even going to kill it a little bit more. It was a valiant effort, certainly from the Knights, but again, the Sabres, they just looked more cohesive as a unit. It's so important in Foundation League to play as a team, and they did just that. And of course, the solo plays from Turney Ernie as well. It's just, it looked like this was the night for the Sabres, and they weren't going to be denied to move on to the next round.
No, and as the ball hits there, that's going to be the victory for the Sabres, moving on to the conference finals. But the Knights, again, nothing to be disappointed about. You made it to the playoffs. You did well. You got a game, and just hard to overcome the incredible effort that the Sabres put in, not only with their team plays, but with the solo efforts as well. They're going to be a force to be reckoned with as we move on in these playoffs.
That they will, and I can't. I mean, you're still laughing. Like, you're still laughing about it. I can see you. You know I can see you, right? I can see you still laughing about this. The worst, I think, honestly, that was probably the biggest stretch I
think we should start Pun of the Week, because obviously I would win.
Well, we need to send that to Kendo because he's going to lose his mind. But absolutely a wonderful series, a wonderful night so far, or throughout the night. All of the series, absolutely fantastic. But before we go, guys, I do just want to make sure that you know our sponsors for the evening and for the season. They've been absolutely wonderful for us all throughout Season 8 here. Balls with Guarana, crisp, cool, and packed with caffeine. Balls is the fuel for fun and our replay sponsor for Season 8. You can visit our website, mlesports.gg/recommends/balls, and get yourself some balls today. As a replay sponsor, they give away a case to the winner of the play of the week each week, and we thank them for that very much, for their support throughout the season. Of course, don't forget about Power A. They are our sponsor here, and each night of the playoffs, we'll be giving away one wired enhanced controller for Xbox and PC. Again, we are giving away one tomorrow night. You're not going to want to miss it. Make sure you're here and registered for that. And again, check out our website, mlesports.gg/recommend/PowerA to get your hands on one of their controllers, headsets, power solutions, and more. Thank you very much for Power A for sponsoring us tonight. But everybody, that was so much fun. The Foundation League match, I think it lived up. First one of the playoffs, and I can't wait to see how the rest of it plays out. And I thank you guys again so very much for watching. We'll be back tomorrow night starting 7 o'clock again tomorrow. You're not going to want to miss it. My name's Hunted. With me, Sleegy. Sleegy, do you have anything you'd like to say?
Nah, just good games from both of these teams. Looking forward to seeing more Foundation play as we move on, and just lots of great games in the works for minor league esports.
Well, guys, for Hunted, for Sleegy, for Kendo and Classy, everybody here at MLE, thank you all so very much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow night. Have a wonderful evening and a great day tomorrow. We'll see you right back here, 7 o'clock. Have a good night.
Good night, everybody.